Greetings, students. Welcome back to Griffith's Csec Social Studies class. Today, we will be talking about regional integration, specifically the role of citizens in the integration process. We know that regional integration is a challenging topic for students, but I am going to post a number of videos on this topic to help you in your preparation for your social studies examination. Right? But before we start the lesson, I want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers. And if you are visiting my channel for the very first time, welcome. Please click that subscribe button, like and share this video. Turn on your notification bell that whenever I upload a new video, you will be notified immediately. In my previous video, we looked at what is regional integration. If you have not seen that video, you can go to my channel and watch it. So we looked at what is regional integration. And the main theme from that lesson was, in order for regional integration to be successful, the cooperation of all CARICOM nationals are needed. Now, when we talk about all CARICOM nationals are needed, we are talking about businesses, government, and citizens, right? So they are needed in order to make the integration process a smooth one. All right, I hope you are following me. So today we will be looking at the role of citizens in the integration process. And in another video, we will look at government and businesses and their roles in the integration process. All of us are citizens of the Caribbean region. As a citizen, do you know your role in the integration process? Think about it. What is your role in the integration process? Let me give you a few seconds to think about it. All right. You will tell me your answer at the end of the class, right? So the following are ways by which citizens can facilitate the regional integration movement. In other words, these are some of the roles that citizens of the Caribbean can play in the regional integration process. 1, they can invest in regional businesses. 2, educate themselves about the integration movement. 3, support regional manufacturers and producers. 4, show solidarity with countries in the region. And 5, become self-employed, or in other words, become entrepreneurs. Now, we are going to look at all of these roles individually. Now, one of the roles of citizens in the regional integration process is to invest in regional businesses. Now, you may be wondering, Miss, what do you mean that as a citizen, as a CARICOM citizen, my role is to invest in regional businesses? Well, when a person invests in a business, you are providing money or funds to grow that business, hoping that in the future, the money that was invested will increase, will grow, right? And you will receive more than what you had previously put in the business. Examples of regional businesses that citizens could invest in are, for example, multinational corporations such as Digicel or Flow or Grace Kennedy, or you could just invest in your friend's business in Guyana. Maybe there's a shoes business in Trinidad and Tobago that you want to invest in. Maybe there's a car rental business in St. Lucia that you like to invest in, etc. Right? So provisions are made through the Caribbean single market where CARICOM citizens can move their finances, move their businesses to any member state. And another way that CARICOM citizens can invest in regional businesses is investing in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds in the region. All right. And if you want to find out what these mean, you can just click on the slide at the end of this presentation. Another role that citizens can play in the integration process is to educate themselves about regional integration, right? Once you are educated, you will understand what is your role in the integration movement. Now, it is important that citizens know about regional integration. They have to be knowledgeable about things like the aims of the movement, the objectives, and about each country by accessing information, right? And information can be presented in various forms. So as a citizen, if you're not aware of regional integration, you could go to the library and read about it. You could buy magazines, you could read about it in books, you could watch films, you could also use social media or the internet to get information about regional integration. Another role of citizens in the integration process is to become entrepreneurs. Who is an entrepreneur? Do you know? Let me give you some time to think about it. Who is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is a person who starts his or her own business from a new idea or a new concept, right? So citizens in the region can start their own businesses. The free movement of goods, as I said before, the Caribbean single market allows or gives provisions for the free movement of goods, labor, and capital, right? Which has make it a little easier for citizens to become entrepreneurs, both locally and regionally. The CARICOM single market also gives provision for free movement of CARICOM nationals to any member state, right? Example, if you are a sports person, a university graduate, an artist, musician, a nurse, a teacher, a media worker, an entrepreneur, you can move to work in any member state without obtaining a work permit. So CARICOM citizens, right, who wish to take advantage of this freedom of movement must, however, obtain a CARICOM skills certificate, right? So even though you may not need a work permit, you might need a CARICOM skills certificate. So if you are, say you are a hairdresser in St. Lucia, and you want to establish a hairdressing salon in Jamaica, the integration process accommodates this. So you could move your skills, your talents, and your ability to another CARICOM state, for example, Jamaica. If you are a consultant in the tourism industry in Barbados, you could also choose to move. You want to start your own consultancy business in, say, Trinidad and Tobago. You can move freely to Trinidad and Tobago to start your business there. So again, the CARICOM single market make provisions for free movement of CARICOM nationals along with finances and businesses. As an entrepreneur, right, you could also merge your business with other regional businesses, right? So you have a bookstore in Jamaica and you want to, there's another bookstore in Guyana, you can merge your businesses together. So whether you're going to move to Guyana and merge the business, or you're going to stay in Jamaica and the other business in Guyana and you operate from your homeland. So you can merge your businesses together. And again, the CARICOM single market makes provision for all of this to be possible. Another role of citizens in the integration process is to support regional and local businesses. With globalization, right, and the development of the internet, more and more citizens are able to buy goods and services from around the world, right? This is made possible as a result of travel and access to the internet. So individuals can now sit in the comfort of their homes and buy products. So if you want a car, you're living in Jamaica, you want to buy a car from Japan, you don't have to travel to Japan to get the car or to purchase the car. You can do that from the comfort of your home. It can be very tempting sometimes, right? You want to purchase an item from an international business because what you hear about goods and services from overseas. However, as citizens of the region, we have to show solidarity, loyalty, support, national pride to our local and regional businesses and business owners, right? And a lot of these regional businesses are making the provision for citizens to purchase goods and service online using the internet. So if you're living in Guyana and you see a clothing store in Jamaica selling a nice dress, right? And you like to purchase that dress, you do not have to travel to Guyana to purchase the dress, right? Regional businesses are now making provision for regional citizens to purchase goods and services online and have them delivered to their doors, right? This will help regional businesses to grow. This will provide employment for the citizens of the region, and it will also contribute to the revenue of the different countries. Another role of citizens in the integration process is to show solidarity with other countries, right? And solidarity means showing support for each other. There's a saying, together we stand, divided we fall. And the integration process is all about cooperation. So citizens can show solidarity to each other, especially during this pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, by supporting the elderly, feeding the homeless, helping those who are unemployed, whether locally or regionally, right? And you can do that in a variety of ways, but I am going to leave this one for you. You are going to think about it. What are some of the ways that citizens can show solidarity to CARICOM nationals in the different CARICOM countries? What are some of the things that they can do? For example, they can volunteer to deliver essentials to different regions in the Caribbean. What else do you think citizens can do to show solidarity to each other, right? And at the end of this slide, there are some terms from the lesson and meanings that you must know. So you can take a look at this slide when you're finished. If you want to know what the meaning of stocks and bonds, mutual funds, entrepreneur, and globalization, you can look at these slides. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate your support. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. Comment if you want more videos on regional integration.